I'm Stephen Poliakoff. I'm talking about my work and principally about my new play, My City, which is on in London at the Almeida Theatre with Tracy Ullman in the leading role. A play and a book, well, a play obviously is usually about 2.5 hours long or shorter. It's being done especially for you that night, so it is an experience. People that love the theatre, I think, find it rather intoxicating, have that special event feeling of seeing a play, especially a new play that nobody's ever seen before. A novel, obviously, tucked up in bed or lying in the garden is a more private experience, not a communal experience. So I think that's probably the biggest difference. I go to the theatre quite a lot, but I don't read plays, because when I'm writing plays or writing my television work, that's my work, and really you want to escape probably into non-fiction. I spend a lot of time reading non-fiction, because otherwise entering other people's imaginations when you're writing yourself is, I find, quite difficult. Well, I have been in rehearsal with my play in the last it opened at the beginning of September, so I have, and then I've gone immediately into pre-production of my new television work. So I have been rather busy, unfortunately, going to the theatre, but I did see spectacular performances in Anna Christie at the Donmar, with Jude Law and Ruth Wilson being phenomenally wonderful in the Eugene O'Neill play, and that's probably the most exciting thing I've seen this year in the theatre. I mean, I think that people have always watched period drama. That's never gone away. I mean, a few years ago it was Cranford and Jane Eyre and Emma, and there's always a very good audience for period drama, and that hasn't changed the last 40, 50 years. And I think that, and there's always a big cross-fertilisation between television and theatre in this country. It's the same actors often popping up in both. So. And that's very, very important for our culture. If television drama drops off, it'll have a terrible effect on theatre, because theatre doesn't pay very well, and all our best actors will go off to America.
And just one final question. Can you tell us what you're reading at the moment?
What I'm reading at the moment, I'm reading a lot of books about the 1930s, because I'm about to make something set about a black jazz band in the 1930s, mixing with high society, various aspects of British high society. So I'm reading a lot about that period and the diaries of the period and all that sort of thing. So quite a lot of books about that.